Star Wars is coming! I knew why he's coming, but you probably already know that. Hi, I'm Aaron Jones, and welcome to another vlog coming to you from Nihama in Japan. And it's December, and it's getting really cold here. And I got the heater on. You might be hearing it in the background, the gas kerosene heater. It's keeping me warm. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. Today, I wanted to talk about the new Star Wars trailer and other movie memories from when I was a child. Now, last week, the new Star Wars Episode 7, the Force Awakens trailer was released, or the teaser, a very short teaser, and we got to see some scenes of what this movie will be like. And of course, you may know the original cast, Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford, will be appearing in this movie as well. However, they did not appear in this trailer. They probably are in this teaser. They'll probably wait later on before they actually reveal them, I think. Anyways, I like Star Wars, and I have been a Star Wars fan. I've never been a super Star Wars fan, but I do have fond memories when I was young. When I was young, I first saw it when it was first aired on HBO, because when I was young, I lived in a small town in Vancouver Island, and we had HBO, and it was in, what year was it? 1983. HBO aired Star Wars, and I recorded it on my Betamax. I had Betamax. Actually, I still have it. It's still in my house in Canada. It's maybe still there. And it still works. And I watched the Star Wars over and over and over again. I really enjoyed it. And it's one of my fond childhoods watching that movie. It gives me good memories of being a kid watching the Millennium Falcon and the X-Wing fighters at the end. It was just a great movie. And that was the first exposure to Star Wars and into movies. But it wasn't the first real movie I saw. I'm talk about movie memories. When I was young, and it was my first actual movie theater movie, was either at December of 1979 or somewhere in January in 1980. My father took me to go see Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Yes, Star Wars: The Motion Picture. I was about 5 years old, and if you have ever seen Star Wars: The Motion Picture, you could probably realize what happens to a 5-year-old. I fell asleep. But I do have memories of the beginnings and in the bridge on the Enterprise seeing Spock, but I think after that I fell asleep and nothing of the end of the movie. It was years later I rewatched it, and I remember that scene with Spock, but I don't remember anything else because I was sleeping. And let's see, and I did see in the movie theater for going back to Star Wars. And if you want to see what Star Wars introduction looked like on HBO back in 1983 when they released it for the first time on HBO, you can see the link down below. You can see the beginning of how it started back then on HBO. Very different than HBO today. What else did I see? Oh, and I didn't see another Star Wars movie. I saw Return of the Jedi in its re-release, not the special edition re-release, but the original, I think it was in 1983. It was in the movie theater, and it was re-released in 1985. I went to go see it then, and very good movie. And it's interesting, Empire Strikes Back, I didn't actually see until after Return of the Jedi, and I had heard, or my friends at school and stuff had told me that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, and I realized that of course when I saw Return of the Jedi. Later I rented, when I was a little bit older, I rented Empire Strikes Back, and the famous scene. No! Anyways, that's some memories. Let's see, other very big impactful movie memory I have is E.T. in 1983. So I lived in a small town called Ucluelet, no movie theater, and my family, we went to Victoria, where I currently grew up, and we didn't move. We went there shopping, and we went to go and we saw E.T. And I remember this experience in the movie theater very vividly. I was on the edge of my feet. I was 8 years old. I would have been 8 years old, and I remember just like not moving and just riveted by the movie and the story, and I really fell in love with E.T. So E.T., I know for Steven Spielberg, has a special part in his heart, and it also has a special part in my heart. And I don't really like the remastered, there was a 20th anniversary edition, the DVD. I bought it. It comes with two original version and like a special edition version, like the Star Wars movies, that they added CG effects and stuff to it. I don't really like the changes that they did in that. I like the original one much better without the CG extra added features. I don't think it was necessary to add those. I think maybe he was trying to follow George Lucas. Anyways, anything else? Oh, Gremlins was another movie that I saw when I was young in the movie theater. I thought that was great. And anyways, that's all I want to talk about. And what are your movie experiences as a young child going to see a movie in a movie theater for the first time and feeling the experience and the popcorn and sitting down? Like I said, I saw the Star Trek, the motion picture was my first experience, but I don't remember much because I fell asleep. But E.T., I have vivid memories of walking into the lobby and we were buying food and where I sat. In fact, when I worked in the magic shop in Victoria, that is the building, I believe, where the movie theater was. That movie theater is no longer there, and where the Tony Strickland joke shop moved to was actually the building where the movie theater was. And I kind of, when we started working there, that memory came back. This is where I saw E.T. when I was 8 years old, and I have very vivid memories of this. Anyway, so go ahead, enough of my rambling. Share with me, what are your first movie experiences, and are you looking forward to the new Star Wars movie next year? I am. I'm definitely going to try to go and see it in the movie theater. I didn't really like the first ones like other people. It's just too much Anyways, go ahead and keep updated on my vlogs. You can subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and my other programs on here, such as my cool news and Stuff I Bought series. And if you're into magic entertaining, because I am a magician, Inspire Magic to learn about that side of my interests. Until next time, anyways, see you then. Goodbye.